Hi everybody, welcome to Drag Chat. It's good to see you all out there. A couple things are different this week, but it's going to be fun. One of the things that's different is my co-host Angela will not be joining us this week. Angela, as some of you may or may not know, is a school teacher and has been for 22 years, has been with the same school for 17 years, and tonight she and her fellow teachers are fighting for their jobs. So I want to wish Angela the best, as I'm sure all of you do, and she will be returning next week. Also, I keep getting a lot of messages and emails asking me, why are we putting these out on Thursdays now instead of the night after RuPaul's Drag Race like we used to? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but let's just look at it this way. We're doing it on Thursday, so you can look at this like a recap of the week before you watch the new episode on Fridays. So always check in with us on Thursdays to recap what happened the week before, and then have fun watching it on Friday, and then join us back here again on Thursday, okay? Now, since Angela isn't here, I don't know what I was going to do, but lo and behold, the original co-host and the original co-creator of Drag Chat has rejoined us again. So everybody say hello to Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi, Z. Hi, everyone.
How is it in New York this week?
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. Weather couldn't be better.
Send it this way, okay? Please. Well, it seemed like there wasn't much going on RuPaul this week, but we still have a lot to go through. And I have a surprise for everyone, and Rosemary doesn't know this, but surprise number one is I'm bringing back a segment that Rosemary and I used to do on the first season of Drag Chat, and that is Workroom Chit Chat. You ready, Rosemary? I got 3 topics to talk about.
Okay.
The first is the explanation for the cuckoo. And why she calls it the cuckoo was because of a childhood, it was her childhood word. My question for you, Rosemary, is what word did you use back then for either your bottom or going to the bathroom or whatnot? What was your childhood word?
Well, if you're Puerto Rican, you know that the vagina is always the toto. And the behind is always the culito.
Okay.
I don't know about any other nationality, but Puerto Ricans, that's what they call them.
Well, I don't remember what we called it, other than being a male. In front, it was pee-pee, and back, I don't remember what we called it, but I do remember that if you had to go poo, or number 2, we called it messy. I have to go messy. That was our word for it. I gotta go messy. Okay. The next thing out of the workroom chit chat I wanted to bring up was the word adjective. How can an
that
adult
was
like
funny.
Kimora not know what the hell the word adjective means?
That was funny. And it had to be the one that explained cuckoo to explain what an adjective was.
I was just perplexed. I'm like, how can you not know? And speaking of Kimora, the next thing I want to bring up is Kimora and Farrah. Not knowing how to sew. It's fucking season 9.
Yes.
You know months in advance that you're going to be on that show. Why don't you take sewing classes?
Yeah. Now, I can understand, Farrah was a little bit ditzy or whatever, but Kimora's attitude was just like so obnoxious. Oh, I pay people. She just came off so wrong.
You would still even, I pay people to make some of my things, but I make most of my costumes and that. But I still know how to do it, and if I knew I was going on RuPaul's Drag Race, months in advance, I would take a couple sewing classes or learn how to use a hot glue gun or something at least.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I think the biggest thing that happened in the workroom chit chat was the discovery or the heartfelt talks about the Pulse Orlando massacre. I don't know what other word to use for it. That happened on June 12th, 2016. That Cynthia was booked to be there. Little Kenya Michaels was backstage there. I mean, what a horrible tragedy for these queens to have to go through. Well, for everybody. there were 49 people killed and 53 others injured in this. What a horrible thing. Horrible, horrible thing. But I was glad that they brought it up and they discussed it and they're keeping it, out there that, we still need to protect each other and look after each other out there.
Yeah. People forget. People forget that drag queens are still not safe. Nobody is.
Yeah.
No one in the LGBT community is safe.
I don't think it's just the LGBT community anymore. It seems to be everybody these days. I get worried walking down the street here in Chicago, even when I'm not looking like this. No, I just wish guns would disappear completely.
Yes.
Wish everybody could get along. Why can't we all just get along? Ugh. What did you think of RuPaul's look this week, Rosemary?
I loved it. I always like when she wears something pretty and, frilly. I wasn't crazy about the color, but I like the concept. It fit her to a T.
I liked it too. I mean, I give it a cat, of course. I thought it was great. I will say this. I thought the hip pads were a little big this week.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that because I don't want to take away from her, but it looked like she gained weight. Which is not a good thing.
All in all, she looked gorgeous. She always does. God, I hate that bitch. Angela, of course, I forgot to tell you all this. Even though Angela isn't here, she did send me in her thoughts. So Angela's thought on RuPaul's Look of the Week was she gave it a big old cat. She loved it. Now, we don't normally talk about Miss Michelle Visage, but I have to say, this bitch is really upped her game lately. And this week, I wanted everything she was wearing. Oh,
yes.
I just loved it. I thought she looked great.
Her face looked fabulous.
That costume that she had on. I know she was going for like a glamorous evil queen, and she slayed it.
She slayed it.
Yeah, big old cat scratch for Michelle Visage. Now, we normally don't talk about the judges, but Cheyenne Jackson was on this week, and I only have 3 words when I see Cheyenne Jackson, and that's yum, yum, and yum.
I have to agree. He's absolutely adorable.
Oh my goodness. I've been watching this man, following this man, I mean. I don't mean stalking, I just mean following. For quite a while. Please bring Cheyenne back. Thank you. Okay, next. Well, let's move on to the challenge this week. Everyone had to create a princess look and a sassy sidekick. Now, the bottom 2 were Kimora and Aja, with Kimora losing the lip sync. What did you think of this bottom 2 in the lip sync? Do you think the right person was chosen to go home?
Definitely the right person was chosen, and I was totally shocked because I thought for sure Aja was going to go home. Based on her appearance and the critiques that she got from the judges and everything, I said for sure she's going home. She shocked me. The girl can lip sync like there's no tomorrow. She was great. She was really great.
I agreed on the bottom 2. Aja's look was like, what the fuck is that all about? But Aja I think she slayed it because she didn't just lip sync with her mouth. She lip synced with her arms and her hands and her hips and her legs. And where Kimora just was, look at me, I'm pretty, and sashaying around the whole stage. Really nothing to it. And I swear, if you watch it closely, watch it back, every time Aja raised her leg to do a kick or whatnot, it's like Kimora was an echo. Like she was watching her to see what she was going to do to try and outbeat her.
Yeah.
She always followed through a second later, whatever Aja was doing. So I agree with Kimora going home. Besides, I don't think I could stand listening to that whiny, stuck-up bitch one more minute.
I know. And in the beginning I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but at that workroom when she kept saying how she pays people, I'm like, oh, give me a break, I can't take people like that.
No, I don't think she gets where drag in this community came from, and I don't think she has any respect for where it is now and, you know, who came before her. I think she is all about me, 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 and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, the winner ended up being Trinity. Did you agree with this choice?
No, I didn't agree with this choice. I thought it should have been Nina. I thought Nina again put out a phenomenal appearance. She's the dark horse. You're gonna have to watch out very closely for her because she's always got something up her sleeve. She's very unique. I like her very much.
She's very creative. I'll give you that. I kind of was torn between Nina and Charlie and Trinity. Nina gave us a great look. I don't know so much about her sassy sidekick. It was good. Charlie gave me more queen than princess in his look. But I think that Trinity gave us the whole package between her look and the sassy sidekick, you know, her little starfish.
Right.
So I kind of agree with Trinity on this one. Okay, everybody, here we go. Welcome to everybody's favorite segment, Drag Cat and Drag Rat. Let's start with the Drag Cat, the best looks of the week. Okay, Rosemary, what was your Drag Cat look of the week?
My Drag Cat look of the week went to Valentina.
Okay. Okay.
I think that girl, I mean, she's only got 10 months in the business, but I think she's going to go very far.
I agree with that. 10 months in, I don't know what she's going to do in the future, but everybody's keeping their eye on her right now. They really are. My Drag Cat, though, I am giving it to Trinity before she took the dress off. With the full dress on, I think she gave us the princess of what she was doing. And I have to say, the headpiece that she had on slayed me. I just loved it. So she's getting my cat this week. Now, the part where we really don't like doing it, but we try to do it with creative criticism, or constructive criticism. That's the word I'm looking for. So if you girls are watching, we hate doing this, but we have to. The Drag Rat, the one where we choose the person who needs to go eat the moldy cheese out by the motherfucking dumpster. Rosemary, who is your rat this week?
My rat this week is Aja. I just don't find her attractive in any way. I don't think she understands how to apply the makeup. It's not like a Trixie Mattel who purposely was, you know, avant-garde in her application of makeup. This is intentional. I honestly don't think she understands how to apply it.
I agree with the contouring of her makeup, and I think she's trying to contour, but I don't think she knows how to do it. You know, and I'm surprised. But, I mean, everybody take a look at this just for a moment. This is Aja in this red fire look versus Acid Betty. Come on. Now, we all know who wore it best here. It's obviously Acid Betty.
Exactly.
Well, my rat was Aja, pretty much for the same reasons. But I don't think Angela will be calling her the rat anymore because she's gone. Bye! Now, again, this is really only the third week, so it's really hard to choose who's going to be in the top three or predict who's going to be in the top three. But, Rosemary, who are the three that you're rooting for right now?
Right now, I'm rooting for Charlie, Nina, and Valentina.
My three that I'm rooting for is Charlie. Everybody knows I'm a huge Charlie Hides fan. I can't help it. I'm also rooting for Cynthia. I can't help. She's just so positive and so infectious. You know, just that's why she won Miss Congeniality last year. I'd like to see her go really, really far this year. Because I think she, as far as drag goes, she's even upped her game since last year. So I'm kind of rooting for her. And again, I'm going to root for my hometown girl. She's flying way under the radar right now, but that's Shea Coulee.
Okay.
We're not really getting to see a lot of her except for on the runway, so she's under the radar right now, and I'm waiting for her to fly above it and show you all out there what she's got, what I know she has. Now, as we all know, how am I trying to introduce this? As we know, Kimora went home this week, and we do have that new segment with 5 fun facts. So here are 5 fun facts about Kimora. Okay, everybody, before we go, I got a couple messages I want to send out to you. First being that you too can be a part of Drag Chat. After watching RuPaul's Drag Race on Friday nights, tape yourself telling us your name, where you're from, and who your drag cat and drag rat looks of the week are. Those are runway looks only. Send that little video in a private message to us here at Facebook Drag Chat. The next thing I want to say is, we're now on Instagram.
That's right.
So follow us on Instagram, and you can follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, but we're now on Instagram. But I have to tell you this, there's nothing there yet, because between Rosemary and myself and Angela, we really don't know what the fuck we're doing with it, so give us some time to get used to it, okay? We'll figure it out, and we'll post things out there for you, but you can now follow us on Instagram. Anyways, everybody, it's always a blast to see you all out there. Rosemary, it was so great to have you back. Brings back old times.
Oh, it does. It's great.
Now, Angela will be back next week. We do miss her, and we do send her our best. You know, go for it, girl. She'll be back next week. Rosemary will be popping in. I never know when she's going to be here. She may be here next week. She may not be here for 2 more weeks. I have no idea. She never lets me know until 2 minutes before I start fucking filming, so who knows? Anyways, do us all a favor here. You all have fun this week. You get home safe. We'll see you next Thursday. Bye, everybody. Bye, Rosemary.
Bye, Z. Bye, everyone.